Hello, how are we? And welcome back to another video. So if you want to work on football, keep watching for the next 4 or 5 minutes, full screen, no distractions, lock in. So, network. You have to network if you want to work on football. What is networking? Networking is the process of making connections and building relationships. These connections can provide you with all the advice as well as contacts, and it can lead to future career opportunities. The great thing about networking, right, is it can be done online. It can be done in person, or it can be done online as well. Welcome Football run networking events every single month, and we also recommend that you do network 20 minutes a day on LinkedIn. So in person, attend these networking events. There's lots of conferences out there. There's lots of networking events around. Do prep beforehand. That is really important. Read the guest list. Know who will be there. Look at their LinkedIn profile. Look at their previous jobs. Look at what city they're from. Look at what university they're from. Have that in mind. So you can go up to someone and not reel these facts off, but you can mention, oh, didn't you go to Portsmouth University? Or how was it at Stoke when you was at Stoke? Just these, good conversation starters and good things to say so that the person knows you've done some research. Be prepared. Preparation impresses people. 100%. Prepare questions. Have a couple of questions in your head. I was at one of our networking events at Fratton Park in January, and a woman, she was asking great questions, and I asked her, and she said, oh, I come with a notepad, and in that notepad there's like 6 or 7 questions that she asks. Again, preparation does impress. Follow up after the event. Don't just go to an event, meet someone, and then never speak to them again if that person is of interest, or if that person is valuable, or even if you just want to talk to them again. Follow up, really important. Hi John, great meeting you last night, or great meeting you yesterday, great meeting you last week. Please keep in touch, or good luck for Saturday, blah, blah, blah. Don't waste their connection. That completely waste of time. Online, so online networking. Online can be done from the comfort of your own home at any time of the day. It's so much more accessible. Like I say, I recommend it. Work on football, 20 minutes every single day of networking on LinkedIn. That's the platform you need to be on. If you want to work on football and you're not on LinkedIn, then what are you doing? You've got to be on there. Honestly, it's been a game changer for me. Absolute game changer. Not just in my football career, but my whole life, especially business. I suggest you use LinkedIn. Connect with people who are in the roles you want to go into, whether it's player care, whether it's scouting, whether it's coaching. And create relationships with these people. Don't message them and say, is there any experience at your club? Is there any jobs available? You're making it really hard for them to say yes. And nurture the connection. So once you've made these connections, follow up every 6 weeks or so. Hi John, great win Saturday, well done, how was the game? Hi John, I've just seen this book here. Check it out, I think it'd be really interesting. Hi John, love John, don't I? Hi John, great article I've just seen, check it out. So you're not just ask, you're giving value, and you're actually creating a relationship with someone. Literally what I just said. How did it know I was going to say that? So don't reach out and just ask for job opportunities. Does not work. Never in a million years is that going to work. Focus on creating proper relationships. So how I created opportunities by networking. So I created a spreadsheet of all player care officers in England. I reached out to as many of them as possible, basically all of them. Over a period of 5 months, I spoke to 50 of these people. I visited 8 clubs in person, and then at each in-person visit, I met even more staff, which led to interviews and roles. I went to Burnley, I went to Portsmouth, I went to West Ham. Portsmouth, I ended up being there for 2 years. Southampton, I went for a day. Burnley, I went for a week. And then Cardiff, I was there for a day too. Followed up, and I tried to give value when I could. I wasn't just ask. Hopefully best say that. These visits, the great thing about the visits is that they led to other opportunities, like I say, interviews, job roles, and more networking opportunities too. That's why they're so important. Like my sort of process is network and try and lean into those club visits in person. It's so much better and valuable than just talking on a phone or talking over a Zoom call. So a quick summary, networking will help you break into the football industry. The advice you receive and the opportunities that can come your way will get you closer to your goal, 100%. Put time into your networking and you will see results. Some people, now I just want to touch upon as well, some people find it very hard to network. and they find it hard to even send a message. There's no sort of other way to say this other than you have to try and get over that fear, right? Life's too short to worry about sending someone a message on LinkedIn. You're sat there and you think, oh, do I press send, do I not? Just send it. Life is way too short. We're on a spinning rock. We're on a spinning rock in this mad galaxy. And you're worried about asking someone for advice on LinkedIn, or you're worried about reaching out to someone on LinkedIn. So that's how I look at it. And I understand it's hard for some people, but if you don't do this, if you don't network, other people will. They get the opportunities, they create the connections. And I'm not saying you can't get a job in football right without networking, because you can 100%, but this will boost your chances so much more. And it will also boost, improve your life 100%. Just get into the mindset of networking, and it will benefit you. So LinkedIn Working Football, LinkedIn Working Football UK on Instagram, link in the description how we can help you work on football. Any questions, please reach out. And I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was helpful, and I'll talk to you all soon. Cheers.